What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the fourth Java game tutorial. So in this tutorial I'm gonna set up the game panel background image. So let's go ahead and get started. Since we need to move the background image of this game panel while we are playing the game, so I need to change the x coordinate. So I'm just going to create a variable for the x coordinate. Int x coordinate equals 0. Initially the value is going to be 0, and furthermore I just need to create a variable for the buffer image, private buffered image img, and we need to import it. I spelled wrong, make sure I spelled wrong. It's right, I spelled right. There we go. And we need to create a constructor for this class, game panel. There we go. And we need to load the image, and after that I'm going to handle a event which is going to be the mouse pressed event. When we press the mouse, the bird is going to move. So mouse pressed event, uh, just pressed event. There we go. And just hover over and click on it, so you can create this method automatically instead of typing everything. And we need to load the image. Let's create the buffer image, catch. There we go. Exception ex dot print stack trace, and the image equals new sorry image io dot read new file. Now we need to specify the path for this file. uh, let's go ahead and we need to get the path for game panel image. So game panel image, right click, properties. As you can see, this is the path. Copy, okay, paste right here and change all the slashes. There we go. Now what we need to do, yeah we need to oh, we didn't inherit the jpanel, so we need to extends jpanel. There we go. And now we need to override the paint method, paint graphics, and g dot draw image. As usual, draw image. In this, let's use this one, img, and it's going to be x coordinate, and the y coordinate is going to be always 0, and this is null as usual. There we go. And now we need to, yeah, there is no need of that, I messed up. And yeah, import that one. Yeah, everything is good to go. Let's go to main bird, and we need to initialize this game panel as well. So what I'm going to do is that after initializing the menu panel, I'm just going to simply initialize the game panel equals gp new game panel. There we go. And I need a timer variable right here. You will understand later on why we need a timer variable right here. And yeah, we'll discuss about this timer variable later on. And let's go ahead and run the program. As you can see, when I click anywhere to get started, if I click on this or anywhere, if I click anywhere to get started, it needs to remove the window needs to remove this panel. I need to remove this panel, and I need to add the new panel, which is the game background, game panel. So what I'm going to do is that, first of all, in menu panel I'm going to create a variable which is going to say private boolean. That's going to be a boolean variable equals starting point. Initially it's going to be false, okay, and this is going to be public It's going to be public. So when I click anywhere to get started, or when I click anywhere on the screen, it's going to change the starting point to true. Okay, that is why I have put handler mouse click event right here. After loading the image, I need to put a mouse click event right here. So let's go ahead and create a mouse click event. This dot add mouse listener, new mouse adapter, adapter, and what I need to do, it's going to be a mouse click listener, mouse click. Here we go. And in this, what I need to do, if I click on anywhere on the screen, I just want to change the starting point to true. So right now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a while loop which loops through infinite time until it gets clicked. Okay, then so let's go ahead, and I'm going to create a while loop right here. While, and mp is the menu panel object, starting point equals false. I'm going to throw exception because I'm going to sleep for it's going to sleep for 10 milliseconds. So let's go ahead and create exception ex dot print stack trace. There we go. And now I'm going the program is going to sleep for 10 seconds. Sleep 10 milliseconds, not seconds, 10 milliseconds. So what's happening with the help of this while loop, it cannot go from here to here because it's going to loop through infinite time until you click on the screen, anywhere on the screen of the menu panel. So this is what going to happen. As soon as you click anywhere on the screen, it's going to change it as true, and it's going to break. The while loop is going to break. This is what going to happen with the help of this while loop. So what I'm going to do, after it became true, I need to remove that menu panel from the window. So I need to remove window dot remove game. What is, I need to add the game panel, and I need to remove the menu panel, mp. This is for menu panel. And now I need to add the game panel, which is gp, and gp dot set visible, make it as true, and window dot revalidate. There we go. And after this, I need to start the timer. So it's going to call the repaint method, which is inside the game panel, again and again. So it's going to draw whatever we need according to our movement and all these stuffs. It's going to make changes as soon as we start the timer. So we'll do it within a bit. So let's go ahead and run the program first of all. As you can see, now it is the menu panel. When I click anywhere on the screen, it's going to change. This is the background of the game panel. So guys, and now let's go ahead and create a timer variable. Yeah, we already created object for the timer. Copy that one and just delete it. Equals new timer, and we can set up the delay. I'll explain after implementing the timer variable completely. And we can handle event, action listener, action perform. And after we are going to start the timer right here. Copy dot start. So it's going to call again and again. As far as this timer variable is concerned, a swing timer fires one or more action events after a specified delay. This is the specified delay, 20 milliseconds. After every 20 milliseconds, it's going to fire this action, this event what we are going to specify right here. It's going to fire that event. So what we are going to do is that we are going to call the repaint method gp copy gp dot repaint again and again. As we make changes, it needs to be changed on the screen as well, so we need to call the repaint method again and again. So as far as this timer variable is concerned, how it helps us to do this: a swing timer fires this action event after a specified delay of 20 millisecond. And I want to mention one more thing: don't confuse swing timers with the general purpose timer facility in the java.util package. This is always going to be the swing. Okay, and we can use swing timers to perform a task repeatedly, as I told before. So we need to start this timer after removing the first panel and the adding the after removing the first panel, we are going to add the second panel, and we are going to start the timer. This is what going to happen. And after repaint, we are going to move, we are going to change in the movements of the bird and all these stuffs, so that we need to create another method in this uh, game panel. So I'm going to create another method and going to call right from here. These stuffs are going to be from the next tutorial onwards, so don't forget to check out my next tutorials. I'll see you in the next tutorial.